Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacey and my channel here is all about homeschooling, being a mom, a wife, and raising 4 boys overseas. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button. It helps more people be able to find my channel. Comment down below with what you enjoyed about this video. Thanks. We do join a homeschool co-op that meets once a week, and they do different activities with that and get to play with other kids. Another thing, my boys, we go swimming a lot. We live in the tropics here and it's hot. We have a pool that's not very far away and not very expensive, so they're little fish in the water. Also on Fridays there's a group on Facebook and they do Fun Fridays where we get together sometimes and just go to like an indoor playground or a park. Parks are a little bit far away. Usually they're like 45 minutes away for us, so we don't always go. There's not a lot of close parks. So yeah, sometimes we'll go to Fun Fridays in the afternoon and the kids just get to play and us moms can just sit and chat. And then yeah, it makes Friday more fun that way. We also have a bunch of neighbor kids, local neighbor kids who my kids play with every single day. They would like live at my house if I left them, and so yeah, my kids get lots of time to play and socialize, and my house is usually pretty loud. Oh, back here on the wall is months of the year. My boys had learned this back in kindergarten, but they were getting them confused, and on teaching textbooks it was asking them like what is the month after December, or what's the month before January, or what's 5 months after December, or whatever, and they were getting confused. And so we put a chart back up here. I printed 2 like this. So one is on my door and the other one is each month cut separately, and I laminated it, and then they just have to put them in order and try not to look at the chart on the wall. But if they need to, they can. And we also look up YouTube songs with the months of the year to help them remember the tune in their head. And so they're doing a lot better. We're on week 7 now. We've probably been doing that for the past 3 weeks or so. And yeah, they're doing a lot better with the order of the months of the year, and hopefully soon they'll be able to do it without getting them mixed up again. So I got various things here that I want to show you guys. This here is sunlight stuff, but before we get to that, this here a friend gave to me, and it is the Michael Clay Thompson Poodle series. So we have Poodle Knows What, Poodle on the Blue Mountain, Poodle Knows Poetry, and yeah, that's all. So I plan to do this with the guys once we're done with the CLE that we're currently doing. I'll probably do it like 2 or 3 times a week and just spread it out over a while. I'm not sure. I haven't dug into it. I don't know exactly how it's laid out yet, but I'm excited to dig into this and see how it is with my boys. This is something we just try to do every single year. Read through this and discuss it. It's Good Pictures, Bad Pictures Junior. Then they have one for older kids. So if you watch my channel for a while, you may have seen me. I do highly recommend this book. It's really good for talking about pornography with your kids. Along kind of the same line, My Body is Private and God Made All of Me. So yeah, we try to go through those once every school year. And then when we're done with spelling UC, we're going to start All About Spelling Level 2. We did All About Spelling Level 1 a while ago and never did All About Spelling Level 2, so I want to work through this one. We'll probably do it slowly and spread it out for a while, but yeah. So I have the word bank. I think this here is like a game that you play. The 1-1-1 rule. This is the certificate for being done. And then I also have the flashcards, but I didn't dig those out to show you guys. I do have those. This is the Sunlight Read Alouds, and these are the readers, but they may have them mixed up just a little bit. I wasn't quite sure, and I didn't want to dig through the teacher's manual and look it all up, but I think this is roughly how it is. So I will just show you guys these quick. So this again is Sunlight Core C. A Question of Yams. This is the 4-day version. The Door in the Wall, Red Cells to Capri. We already read this book. It was really interesting. At first we had a hard time getting into it, but we ended up really liking it, and then looking up YouTube videos about this island and about the blue cave there. That was really neat to see. Cricket in Times Square, The Penderwicks, 6 Across the Chimney. We just finished this one. It's a story of Denmark, and it talks about like the Vikings, and they discover an old boat that was buried and supposedly is like Leif the Lucky, and that was really interesting because we had studied Leif the Lucky last year. Andrew Clements. So like this one would go with our history, but some of these are just read alouds, like just for fun. Sir Lancelot the Great. This might be one that the boys read. I'm not sure. Captain Nobody, The 21 Balloons, Vlad's All Words, and this is one of the Christian Heroes Then and Now books, which are really great. With Two Hands, this is the Hidden Heroes one. The School Story, and White Stallion. That looks really interesting. My boys are currently listening to Black Beauty on Audible and really enjoying that story. Okay, and then these are ones, these are readers. So some of these we've already done. This first couple here we were already done. The Long Way to the New Land, and this is neat because this follows the same little boy as the same one here. The Long Way Westwards. This is his trip to America as an immigrant, and then this is going out west with his family. Clara and the Book Wagon, Prairie School, Keep the Lights Burning, Abby, Viking Adventures, Brave Kids, True Stories from America's Past, The Paintbrush Kids, The Chalkbox Kid, The Littles, The Secret Valley, Jake Drake Bully Buster, Third Grade Detectives, and this one on the opposite side is Upside Down Third Grade Detectives. So the puzzle of the pretty pink handkerchief, and this side was The Clue of the Left-Handed Envelope. So I think they'll like that because third graders, yay. The Little Rider, House on Walenska Street, The Last Little Cat. So that is Sunlight readers. And then this is the Sunlight Science. I already showed you two of the books earlier, but these are the other ones. The Magic School Bus, DK Weather, I Wonder. So all different kinds of weather. And the Science Activities, the Usborne Book of Science Activities, Volume 3. Now these are some extra readers that I added in for my boys. This is from The Good and the Beautiful. It's Treehouse Town Parts of Speech Game. So this is a game that goes with this set, Treehouse Town box set, and there's two. I already showed you the one book that we're currently doing with our morning time, and this is the other book. This is level 2B, which is pretty easy for my boys compared to some of the readers that come with Sunlight. I would say this is a little more, this is third grade readers, so it is a little more advanced, which this is second grade, so I guess that does make sense. Sue in All Seasons, this is level 2. And we haven't read this yet. This font will be really big for them. So yeah, they should easily be able to read this. Helen Keller, Into the Light. Again, these are Good and Beautiful. This here is from Christian Light, and my aunt sent these to me. I do not have workbooks, we just have the readers. I like the readers because they teach really good morals. The stories do. And yeah, we read through the second grade one, and so there is 2 for third grade. I don't know if we'll get through all of it, but it'll be good summer reading if we don't. And these are level 3. These are for third grade. Okay, and then this here is stuff from Timberdoodle. I like looking at their stuff and picking out ideas just for fun stuff. So a lot of this stuff is stuff we do on Fun Fridays. We will let go of a lot of our regular curriculum. We're doing the 4-day with Sunlight, and so that easily gives us another day for either co-op, which co-op hasn't started yet, and so we just add in stuff like this. So this is Doodle Adventures, and I have 2 of them because twins, and you just pretend that you're this agent helping solve crimes, and it has all kinds of prompts and things you have to draw. And so we'll just do 3 or 4 or 5 pages each Friday, and they love it. This was recommended, I think, as second grade with Timberdoodle, but they didn't quite understand it. Speed and Velocity. This is a Wile E. Coyote book. I have 2 of them. This one is Whoosh, Flight and Gravity. And so it just kind of cartoon style goes through and explains the concept. So we're going to try reading these again this year and see if they understand them a little bit better. This is 2 Truths and a Lie. So this one, yeah, I think each chapter, it has 3 like little stories, and I'm not exactly sure how it works. I think 2 of the stories are true and 1 of the stories is false, and they're kind of factual, and you have to figure it out, and then the way back is the answers. We have not started this book yet. I think that's how it works, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I'm excited for them to do some kind of critical reading as they go through that. This was again recommended by Timberdoodle, Disasters in History. It's comic style, and we have not started this yet, but we do plan to. I think this will be really interesting to read through. For myself, I'm excited about it. This is also from Timberdoodle, Dr. Bonafide, Bones of the Hands, Arm, and Shoulder. So this is a series, and each book, this is book 1, each book kind of focuses on a different area. But here's what the inside looks like. So it comes with these glasses, and then you use them to look at some of the different pictures. Then you use it to look at a picture like that. So I think this will be fun. This was given to me by a friend, Good Enough to Eat. This kind of just goes with our health book. It talks about your digestive system and food and nutrition and stuff like that. This was again recommended by Timberdoodle, Zentangles for kids. This is kind of art. So Friday is our art day. We have not started this one yet either. I also had the Sunlight art book for the elementary age, and we did some of it last year, and I'm sure we'll do some more of it this year, but we don't do it every Friday. It's just when we have time. These books were given to me by a friend. They are series you wouldn't want to be, and it's different ones. This is the Egyptian Mummy, but they have like Mayam, Soothsayer, Roman Gladiator, different things like that. These I'll save. We are reading them, but we'll probably save and read them again later when we're doing this time period. But this was really fun because the boys are currently listening to, or they just got done listening to on Audible from The Good, the Beautiful. It's called The Pyramid Boy, which is set in Egypt. And so then reading about this, and it has silly pictures in here and stuff, the boys enjoyed it, and this was more educational this way. Yeah, my boys like to listen to Audible as they're falling asleep at night, and different read alouds on there. So yeah, The Good, the Beautiful is always a trusted source to know that they have good books. And they recently had a sale, and I was able to get the Boy of the Pyramid for like $2 or something, I forget, really cheap. This we did last year also. It's a big maze book, and we just do it on Fridays, and my boys just love it. We got it, I think I got it off Amazon, and I definitely recommend it. They really enjoy it. And then this we do on Fridays also. This is 5 in a Row, Volume 2, and we started it last year, so we're already a little ways into it. I don't have the books, so what we do is I just find them on YouTube, and we listen to them. And this is Make Way for Ducklings, and then I'll read this ahead of time and pick out different things that I just want to discuss with them. Usually we use it mostly as a character study and talk about the character, and sometimes we'll point out the art or the social study or different aspects of it, but mostly character. This year I have for later on the year, Multiplication Facts That Stick by Kate Snow. I haven't started yet. She says to make sure that they learn multiplication first from their curriculum before you do this. This is a 10-week thing to help your child master the multiplication facts for good in just 10 weeks. Okay, and the very last thing I have to show you is extra read alouds. And we usually read several chapters per book per day that we do school. And so we can get through quite a bit, but we may not get all these done, I don't know. Currently we're reading through the Dragon Master series. This is a branches one, and so my boys could read it themselves, but I am reading it to them. Too much reading in a day makes them want to cry, so I'm reading it to them. This series, it does have magic in it, so if you're opposed to that, probably don't read these, but I just discuss it with my boys and use it as a conversation starter. We have this series up through book 18, and we're currently on like book 12, so we're almost done with this series. My boys have really enjoyed it. It has lots of pictures and lots of action. Next of all, we have Because of Winn-Dixie, and I bought this from a friend, and she had the Arrow Brave Writer Guide, and so I may pick and choose some things from here to do with them. Sometimes I like some of her big juicy questions and stuff like that. So we have that. Next is Adventures with Waffles. This is Pax. Why Fish Fart. So this one is gross but true things you'll wish you didn't know. So it sounds like something just up my boys' line. I have not read this book yet. I don't know if I recommend it or not. We'll see. This is Kung Pao Chicken. It's another branches book. It's 4-in-1, and it's kind of cartoon style. Again, I don't know if I recommend it or not. I bought this used from a friend. We'll see. It looks like something my boys would like, but we'll see. This is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I bought this used from a friend again, and she had the Arrow guide for it. So again, I'll probably use suggestions from here, pull out, and maybe we'll do like the book party idea at the end. We'll see. This is about different presidents. Smart about the presidents. So we'll probably add this to our morning basket at some point and read one at a time. We'll see. When the Stars Are Scattered. This is another cartoon. I think it's an immigrant family. So I'm really excited about this one. I think this story will be really, really good. How Toons. This is how to make anything, and it's like cartoon style. So my son had already looked up one idea and was trying to do it, and it's really fun. It pulls them in because the cartoons, they can kind of read it themselves and look at the pictures and kind of figure it out. So we'll probably do this in our morning time eventually, read through it together, but for now they just enjoy paging through it and looking through it and stuff. Get to Know Your Universe. Science, Comic, Cars, Engines That Move You. So this is all about engines. So this sounds like something my boys will enjoy also, and I bought this from a friend too. We have one dark guide that I got from the friend, Encyclopedia Brown, Boy Detective. I don't have the book, but I think I can get it on Kindle or Audible, and we'll work through this. So that's a lot of books, I know, but let me get a sip of my tea here and sit down and talk to you guys. So that is all I have for 3rd grade. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up button, click the thumbs up button, and comment down below with what you liked in the video or what you're doing with your 3rd grader. I would love to hear. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.